Hey Scorpio, welcome to your end of the month reading for March. This is TC, your guiding chariot. I'm glad to have you here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. A little bit about this reading. So this is going to be a new series for me. So I don't have kind of a plan set up. We're kind of just having fun with this one. We're going to see what happens. My vision for this reading is that it's kind of going to be an end of the month wrap up. You know, right now I'm filming this on the 18th. So as we're kind of moving through these final days of March, what kind of loose ends do we have to tie up? If you've been doing the work, like what's kind of left to do before we hop into April, before we move into Aries season. It's kind of my vision for this reading. This is going to be a general reading for all Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. My only ask, since this is general, take it as it resonates. You may resonate with the whole message, you may just take bits and pieces. That is all right. The biggest thing is that you do not try to force it. If you have to forgive too many details or shift too many things for it to make sense, that message wasn't meant for you. Because of that, I do recommend that you watch the videos for all of your signs. If you don't know your natal planets or what signs your natal planets are in, you can get all that information for free online. Astrology.com, astrolab.com, you just put in your info, it does all the work for you. I always recommend Sun and Rising. Those two I find the most relevant and the most important. I always watch those videos for myself. Do what you want with that information. Feel free to watch any movie. If you're concerned with love and want to watch your Venus video, go for it. If you want to watch, your Jupiter video, because that's where we get blessings and expansion, do that. There's really no wrong way. Just do not try to force the message, all right? Okay, so for this reading, I have one tarot deck and one oracle deck. We're going to do a spread from the tarot to kind of get this final message, what we're working on, what the journey's been like, and then we'll summarize everything with the oracle card. All right. Do one more shuffle. All right. What messages do we have for Scorpio? That was an interesting cut. Okay. Nice energy, Scorpio. So starting off very strong with the King of Swords. Absolutely in love with that. So King of Swords, you guys are sitting in a strong seat of power. Clear-headed, clear thinking. You've analyzed situations from this month. You're kind of seeing a way forward. You've got a plan in place. I feel like the plan's in place. I want to say you haven't actually started it yet. If you have, it's like you just started it. It's very fresh. But I feel like you see the way forward, which is good. And some of that may be based on what happened for you through March, whatever situations you had to deal with or overcome or go through. Oh, just looked at your next card. So yes, whatever you went through really put you in this position where you're seeing much clearer now. So next card out is the Devil card. So, this again is addictions, things that are starting to kind of overpower us and run us instead of us running them. I want to say this could play out in two ways for you guys. One, these are temptations and behaviors and addictions that you have overcome and now you are seeing clearly. Especially if I speak to addictions, not necessarily that you went through an addiction, but as just hypothetically, when you're addicted to something like me, I'm addicted to cake. It's a thing. Cake and ice cream runs my life. When you're not in control, when the addiction has you, it's almost like you're hazy, you're foggy. You're kind of looking through a filter, so to speak. This King of Swords is very clear. He can see for miles, all right? He has a clear vision of the future, which is why I want to say this Devil card is coming up to kind of show that you've pushed through. This is no longer affecting you. You're not shackled anymore by this Devil's chains. I will say, for some of you, this may kind of mean that there is still some tests to come. I think you still have conquered, whatever the Devil is representing for you, but I think there may be some temptations, maybe just because of your surroundings, where you live, who you work with, who your friends are, the temptations might still be around you, so there may still be that little bit that's kind of going to keep nagging at you. So I would say this card is really popping up as a, Be aware of this. You are stronger than it, but be aware. There may still be some things left on your path, all right? But you do not need to worry about them. Your next card out is the Strength card. So also the card for Leo, so you could be dealing with a Leo. They could be part of the addiction, they could be part of the help. But honestly, for most of you, I think that this card, the Strength card coming up after the Devil, is again just more confirmation. You are stronger than the addiction. You are stronger than the temptation. And I think for a lot of you, I want to say this Devil card, I almost want to say some form of, I kind of want to say it's an insecurity. I think this is a personal trait or personal behavior that you are working through, and you totally can. You have the ability to do that. And again, this is part of your nature, Scorpio. Not only the intensity that a lot of people talk about, but also transformation. You're ruled by Pluto. It is a secretive, deep planet, but it is also the planet of transformation. So it is not uncommon for you to have to face darkness and then come out stronger. That is, you're just in another shift, in another level of transformation. Beautiful energy. And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. If you watch my channel, you know I call this card my dirt card. So Princess of Pentacles is dirt, and I mean that in the most flattering, loving way possible. She's pretty much nothing. She's like the bottom of the rung. She's like the youngest card or the youngest card in the court. But from this nothing grows everything. And I call her dirt because you could look at a mound of dirt knowing that a seed is in there. You don't know what it's going to grow into. It could grow into a tree, it could grow into a bush, could grow into grass, could be a fruit tree, could be a pineapple. Like, who knows? Could be anything. So the growth potential is immeasurable. Like, sky's the limit for you right now with this shift you're going through. Love this. You guys are getting a lot of royalty right now. You got a lot of court cards. You got another one too. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. And I think a natural energy for you as well. Granted, this is a fire sign. So again, this could be that Leo that, maybe being represented with this Strength card. But this, to me, this Queen of Wands, this is you in your element. Very charismatic, very charming. This is very sexy energy as well. But I think this is you as almost like an energetic magnet. You are starting to attract and pull in, I want to say, some new opportunities. And it could, the Devil card also is a really lusty card, so this could just, you may be having some adult time situations coming through that, the ending of this month, which, again, I ain't mad at you for that. Go for it. Get it, girl. But here, I really see you in this positive level of feminine energy. And I say feminine energy because it doesn't matter if you're, male or female. We have both energies present no matter what gender we are. But this is really this feminine energy of receiving and attracting, not so much exerting. You're not exerting strength on others. You're just existing and being and working as a magnet, as what you desire is getting pulled and drawn to you versus you going out to get it, all right? Last card, Prince of Pentacles. Again, so you had 4 court cards and 2 majors. Crazy. So you definitely are going through a major shift looking at the majors. I think with all these court cards, could speak to a couple things. It could be the level of support around you. You may have a lot of people kind of working with you, these last 2 weeks of the month, or like week and a half probably by the time this is up. But this Prince of Pentacles, I think, is really popping up, showing you that you are making progress. Maybe not as fast as you would like, but you are making progress. You are moving ahead. I think especially with this transformation is probably why it's feeling a little slow. As you kind of are evolving and morphing, there's maybe not, maybe isn't the best time to progress forward at a full gallop. We're still kind of remolding, reshaping. If you watch my dailies, I believe it was yesterday's daily, maybe the day before, I think it was yesterday's, where I talked about the metamorphosis of a butterfly, how the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, and it doesn't just kind of lose weight and grow wings. It actually like melts down and just becomes like total goop. And then this goop like reforms itself into a butterfly. You kind of could be in goop phase, my love Scorpio. Could totally be a thing for you, which is why we're not at a full sprint just yet. So that is okay. It's part of the journey. Do not fret about that, all right? but beautiful shift in your energy. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and then we'll talk about it, and then we will tilt the camera down so you can see everything and see this gorgeous spread you have. All right, Scorpio. Oh, another one. You guys are cutting very high on the die. Love. All right, so you guys got the release card. I think, okay, if you haven't seen the daily for, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. It was either yesterday, it might have even been today's daily, maybe. God, if it's today's daily, that's even crazier. So watch the dailies either for the 17th or the 18th. It might actually be today's, now that I think about it. But I believe we talked about the butterfly. We also got the release card, which is kind of trippy. So for you guys, this could be releasing, and actually this is why I talked about the butterfly, because you can see, if it'll focus, you can see that there's little butterflies on the image in this card, almost kind of like flying out of this woman's like throat chakra, heart chakra, you know, situation. But anyway, so this release, huge for you. So first things out the gate, you're a water sign, we're talking about releasing. We have a new moon up on Wednesday. Definitely do some intention work the night of the new moon on the 20th. I think definitely going to be key for you. But this releasing card, I think, is even more confirmation that you're letting go of whatever this fear is, whatever this addiction is, whatever this, you know, I hate calling it a temptation. Like, I do feel like it's kind of a fear or some type of insecurity. Not that you're insecure, but there's like this little weak point that you know, are dealing with and hiding and minimizing as best you can, you know, and I think you're at this point where you are stronger than that. You don't need to keep behaving that way. You can let it go, literally. And I think that's why, you know, you're getting so many cards that have to speak to it. And then now the release card, letting it go. So I think that's going to be key for you, Scorpio. All right, let me tilt this down, and then you can check out your spread. Hang on, we'll be right back. All right, Scorpio, here is your reading for the end of March. Beautiful, beautiful spread. So again, you guys having this clear vision, you know, this sense of where you want to go, where you're headed, what, you know, the future is going to look like for you, you know, and then we talk about overcoming these insecurities, these fears. You don't have to worry about being tested by them anymore. You do have the strength to shift and overcome and overpower. And the potential there, again, is limitless. You can push through all of these energies. Queen of Wands, this is you in your power, you know, knowing that you have the strength. This does not hold you anymore, and you really using this charming, charismatic, oh my god, charismatic, you know, and again, I want to say kind of alluring. Again, you have some real sexy energies in these two cards, but this is you attracting what it is you're desiring. And then this Prince of Pentacles, just again testifying to your forward progression. You are moving towards your goals. Again, if it feels slow, do not worry. This is part of the journey. This is just the way it's meant to be. But know, at the very least, you are moving forward. And then your Oracle card, again, release, letting go. You are free of this. Any you know, perceived chains and limitations, you know, are very weak, and you have the strength to literally pull on them and shatter the chain. Let yourself be free, Scorpio. And again, allow this transformation to happen. Even all the like kind of bluey, purpley shades kind of going on in this card, again, kind of, to me, kind of speak to this depth, that kind of like darker level where you're allowed to transform and shift and reshape yourself. So you're really honing in your natural energies and your, you know, Plutonian energies of transformation, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful energy for you. And again, something that comes quite naturally to you. You have done this many times before. You will do it many more times in this lifetime. This is just one more moment where you are shifting and evolving and overcoming some different, you know, kind of blockage for you. But again, you're moving through it as we close out this month, which is great, because once we get into Aries season and you get that jive of warrior spirit coming in, you will be free to literally run wherever you want to go as this Queen of Wands, my loves. All right. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to wrap up the reading here. As always, sending you tons of love and all my gratitude for joining me here in this video. I do want to say, heads up, if you are not already, especially if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Next week I am going to start filming the April prediction videos. I plan to have those up probably by the middle of the week, so I want them up before April starts so you have that information right out the gate. Alright? So as always, love you guys, and I love especially connecting with you guys. If you have anything to share or questions for me, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description blocks. In the description box. As always, Scorpio, sending you guys lots of love. Take care, and I will see you in April. Bye.